be beaming, I be booming down that block. Everywhere you go, you know they know I'm hot.
What is the deal? What's going on, my good people? Welcome back to the channel. Happy Tuesday. Hope you all are doing well. If this is your first time here, I want to welcome you. Pull up a seat. I hope you enjoy the content. And before we get into this food, I want to ask that you like, comment, share, subscribe. Go ahead and tap that bell while you're at it so you're notified anytime I drop a brand new video, go live, or schedule a premiere. All right, y'all. Today is a very special day. It is August 25th, 2020. It is my 1-year anniversary on YouTube. I'm super excited, y'all, and today we're doing a seafood boil, very simple seafood boil. I have some scallops, I got some mussels, got some boiled eggs, and I got Wani's, now that's good. I got some of her sauce right here. All right, y'all, so let me show you the food. Hopefully you can see it. I feel like the lighting or something is a little bit off, but hopefully y'all can see what's going on here. I'm excited, y'all. You know, I did do a mukbang last week. I tried something different. So kind of feels like I've been gone for a long time, even though, you know, I did videos, I just didn't do mukbangs. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started with this food. I always got to start with the egg. I don't know why, but the egg is always calling my name. So let's go ahead and get this first anniversary bite real quick. Yes. If you missed it the first time I had Wani sauce, her sauce is so good, y'all. Like, I kid you not. It is definitely one of my favorites. I'm not gonna lie to you. Y'all want some mussel? It's been a good day. Like, this is a big accomplishment, like being able to stick around for YouTube, on YouTube for a year. And it's like, you know, I feel like I'm the kind of person I just put my head down and just work. And I looked at my channel, I was like, damn, like I done did a lot of videos, a lot of lives, like so much has happened over the course of the last year. So I do have some questions that I'm gonna ask, or I'm gonna answer in a minute after I eat for a little bit. And they all relate to, you know, my YouTube journey. This is just a good week. It's a really good week. Today's my anniversary. Tomorrow you guys meet my godson. He's gonna be on the channel, which I'm super excited about. He's coming over later today. Saturday is our Zoom meet and greet. I mean, I don't know how y'all feeling about that, but I cannot wait. Like, I've had a countdown going. I've been looking at my calendar. I don't know. Like, I just cannot stop thinking about it, y'all. So if you missed the details, you can check the community tab. You'll see the flyer. You'll see the Zoom link. It starts at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Oh. The sauce. But yeah, y'all can't believe it. A year went by fast. And you know what? Like, my life has changed completely. Like, my life is totally different. Everything about it is different. So that's the crazy part about it. It's like, your life can change so much in a matter of months. You know what I'm saying? If you just have faith, be open-minded, trust the process, and just go for it. I'm not saying it's not gonna be scary, but if you want things to be different, I just really hope that somebody, you know what I'm saying, like, just open yourself up to something that you want to, that you've been putting off, that you've been wanting to try. Just go for it. Couple more bites. Then I'm gonna get into these questions. And y'all, let me tell you something. Over the weekend, this past weekend, I'm not much of a shopper. Now I know I've been doing shopping. I've been doing a lot of shopping, supporting different businesses and stuff like that, yes. But I mean, I don't really go and shop for clothes like that. I just don't. Like, I hate shopping for clothes. And I took myself out over the weekend and went crazy. Just bought a whole bunch of stuff to celebrate just the progress and stuff. Celebrate my 1 year. Celebrated the fact that we just wrapped our documentary over the weekend. We finished filming. We are done. Like, there's just so many good things that have happened over the course of a year. So I celebrated that, and it felt good. Just like see stuff and just buy it. It felt good. So I did do something nice for myself. Water is good. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get into these questions. These questions, the first couple of questions I'm gonna answer came up during the live. They came up during the live. And this first one came from Shantae Wilson. And her question is, has YouTube changed me for the better, or do I regret it? Definitely for the better. Absolutely for the better. I think that this is definitely something I never saw myself doing. But so much has come along with it. Like, it's really helped me understand my purpose and just be more aligned with what it is I'm supposed to do while I'm here on this earth. And I just never saw YouTube being that for me. Never. Like, I never saw that coming. So it's something that has absolutely changed my life forever. And I would have made this decision over and over again to start YouTube. These next two questions come from Tanera. So thank you, Tanera, for asking. She asked about the ups and downs of YouTube. The ups and downs of YouTube, I think the upside of it is that, you know, you really get a chance to get on a platform and create in ways that you probably never imagined. So that's the upside to it. Going live and interacting and engaging with your audience is a huge upside to it. Like my GP fam, like I love y'all. And so getting a chance to connect with y'all on a consistent basis, I love that. So that's like the ups to it. And really that you can make your channel whatever you want it to be. Like I love that. The fact that I'm not boxed in. I mean, of course, excuse me, there are guidelines that you have to comply with, but you can change stuff. You can do whatever you really want to do. And I think that's dope. The downside to YouTube, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. YouTube can be messy. If you know what I'm saying? People are messy. So it just, you know, just because it's YouTube doesn't mean that mess doesn't come on here. So things can be messy on YouTube, and it's really about you just not getting caught up in stuff. That's the downside to it, is that people will absolutely try their best to get you mixed up in stuff, drag you along with stuff, associate you with stuff that ain't got nothing to do with you. And honestly, thankfully, people understand and know who I am, you know, because I show up as me, authentic Rhonda, every single time. So a lot of stuff, well, I mean, it hasn't been a whole lot of things people tried to get me caught up in, but there have been things that have come up, and my character speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would never do the stuff that people have accused me of, you know, or tried to get me mixed up in. So that's the downside, is that, you know what I'm saying, people try to, you know, get you caught up in the mix. And also, too, one of the down things is that when people take stuff personal, like if you can't get back to their comment, or if you don't see them or something in a live or whatever, people really take it personal and, you know, make you out to be a bad person. And it's like, yo, like, I'm literally one person, and it's not intentional, you know? Like, I really do try to see everything that I can in a live, but sometimes you miss stuff and people take it personal. So I hate that people feel that way. Like, I don't want anybody to feel like I'm ignoring or overlooking them. Like, it's not like that. So those are some of the downsides to it, in my opinion. Also, too, another downside is once you do all this hard work, spend money, editing, and everything that goes into a video, the fact that there's a possibility that it could be yanked down by YouTube, that's a downside to it. I've had one of my videos taken down. I mean, I was able to submit an appeal and get the video, you know, put back on my channel, but still, like, that feeling, I hated that. So that's the downside to it. All right, this next question also comes from Tanera. She asked about my most memorable moment. There's been so many. So many. In general, I've had so many memorable moments in the lives. Like the way that the energy shifts, the conversations, the topics, the laughter, the competitive spirit, the games. Like, there have been so many memorable things that have happened over the course of, like, the lives. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one of my favorite things to do on here is go live and interact and engage with y'all, right? But to be a little more specific, I'm going to bring up the video of mine that got yanked down. I did the in and out video last year. The video, you know, got taken down. And I was hot. But let me tell you, this became one of my most memorable moments because I'm such an action-driven person now, a solution-driven person. And them taking my video down turned into me starting my website, rhondasredsauce.com, which also turned into me wanting to create content outside of YouTube. Because I'm like, if YouTube shut down today, I mean, that's it. Like, I mean, I don't want to lose contact with you guys and you guys not be able to follow my journey or whatever, right? So that turned into me actually being able to, like, showcase other parts of me, right? So I created a writing series and I created a podcast. Like, I was like, you know what? I need multiple streams of content. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when they say every action has a reaction, that was my reaction. And honestly, that really put me in a position, like, to really expand creatively and just really let y'all know too that, like, I'm way more than just YouTube. Like, this is a part of what I do, but it's not everything that I do, and it's not my primary thing either, you know? So that's one of the most memorable things. And of course, my video with Sasha. I mean, how could I not bring that up? And it was memorable because we were improvising. Like, I've never done improv before. You know, me and Tasha didn't really have a plan. We just sat down and went for it. You know what I'm saying? And it turned out to be an amazing video. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely one of my most memorable moments. And before y'all ask, I'm not sure when me and Sasha go do a video again. But I definitely will never forget the one that we did last year so far. Loved it. Loved filming it. Loved how it turned out. That was dope. All right, so these next questions came from Shamani. Y'all, I meant to ask everybody for questions, but I forgot. I really did. So me and Shamani were talking, and I asked if she had some questions, and she came up with some questions. So thank you for these questions about the journey. So I'm gonna go through these questions real quick. Is this how you imagined your YouTube experience will be? Honestly, this is probably the first thing that I've ever done in my life where I didn't have any expectations. And I'll say that, like, leading up to YouTube, I did ego work. I did a lot of work around the ego and how it affects us, right? I read books and articles and stuff like that, and I changed. So this is really the first thing I've ever done without any expectations, honestly. Like, I started the channel, and you know, I realized that my only responsibility was the work, was creating content. That's it. So I've never really thought about how it would be. So I haven't been disappointed about really anything that's happened. Other than my video being taken down, I haven't been caught up in, like, you know, views and comments, and I don't know. And I'm not saying comments have never bothered me. I'm just saying, like, I haven't really been caught up like that to where it's affected my expectations of how this was supposed to go, if that makes sense. So that's my answer to that question. Next question is, do you feel like your intended purpose for doing YouTube was fulfilled? Absolutely. I started YouTube because I was depressed, and it's something that my therapist suggested that I do. She told me to do something that was outside of my comfort zone to help me. And that was my purpose. So this channel really helped me significantly to really change, help me with my mental health, and overall help change the trajectory of my life too. So absolutely. What's one thing you wish you would have known before doing YouTube? Honestly, I wish I would have known what kind of boundaries I was going to have to set. I wish I would have known the kind of boundaries I was going to have to set. So I think I just came into it all open and ready and, you know, whatever. And it's, you know, y'all know that I answer, like, my messages. I try to respond to comments as best as I can. And I respond to my DMs. There are people that just take advantage of that, you know what I'm saying? And I needed to have some more solid boundaries out the gate about certain things. Because, you know, I've had situations where just because I respond to one DM, people now want me to respond immediately every time they contact me. Or if I read their message, they'll be like, "Don't, you left me on red. Why haven't you responded?" So just having those solid boundaries, I wish I would have had those out the gate. Because not having those boundaries in the beginning, I can see how certain people may get the impression that they want things to go a certain way, if that makes sense. Not that it's okay, but I can see where they may have gotten certain stuff from. All right, what's something you wish you could go back and change? Nothing. Nothing at all. I'm good with everything every single thing that's happened so far. I'm good with it. Like, you know, that's how it was supposed to go down. That's how it went down. And, you know what I'm saying? That's it. Like, nothing I would change. What can we expect for the future of your channel? I think I'm definitely, well, I'm going to start, I've only done one so far, but I'm going to do more of the, like, fiction story times. I don't know if they're going to be murder mystery or not, but I'm definitely going to create stories and share them with you all. So telling stories outside of my own life. Do more grocery hauls, because y'all seem to really enjoy that. And I might start doing, like, vlogs, more cooking. You know what I'm saying? More cooking videos. Like, the whole video might be a cooking video. Just to mix it up, to really show you, like, the steps and, you know, really get into detail about certain things. So that's what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? I think the most important thing about this is just making sure that I don't burn out. You know, you'll see more challenges and stuff as well. You know, Mom will be on the channel. So just mixing things up just so that I can continue to enjoy it. And also just kind of have a little bit more variety on the channel as well. So that's the goal for the future of the channel. You know what I'm saying? That really is. Also, too, one of my most memorable moments is my collab with Chocolate Girl Eats. Y'all, that is still hands down one of my favorite videos. One of the funniest videos I've ever been in. And I don't know. That was our very first time meeting, and we had such great chemistry. And I get a lot of messages about that video. I do. So that's one of my most memorable moments. And also, too, another moment that was very memorable was, it was one day I was sitting in my truck, my work truck, before I had left my job. And I was just sitting there, y'all, one day. And I don't know, you know, the spirit just took over me, and I just was crying. And I don't know, like, that conversation just really stuck with me for a long time. It was late, and we were just up talking, and I really just love the way that I could be honest and vulnerable and myself. You know what I'm saying? I done cried a few times on the channel. But knowing that I don't have to like walk away or have myself together or not be emotional is really important. So this channel really is me. Like I get a chance to show up. I show every part of me on this channel, which, I mean, that's amazing. You know what I'm saying? So this channel really has changed the trajectory of my life. My life is totally different. Everything about it is different. Every part of it is different. And I'm grateful. And I'm excited about what's ahead. You know what I'm saying? Like God really has showed out by really opening my eyes to a lot of things. And believe it or not, YouTube has been a significant part of that. You know, things I've learned about myself. Things I have a better understanding about myself. You know, a lot of y'all, like a lot of the conversations that we've had, you guys were sent to me to help me understand stuff. So I appreciate everybody, appreciate the entire GP fam. I really do. I'm gonna go live at some point today. You know, my godson is coming over, but I'm gonna go live at some point to check in and celebrate with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And just have a good time real quick. I don't know what time, but just turn your notifications on. I know the notifications been tripping, but hopefully you get it. And I just want y'all to come to the meet and greet. I do. Please let me know if you'll come to the meet and greet. Let me know down below if you're coming. For real, I want to know who's coming. I really do. Like, I'm excited. We got a lot of good things lined up. I'm so full, so I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. I'm grateful for this year and however many years we have together ahead. You know, I don't know how long I'm going to be on YouTube, but I'm going to, you know, just have faith and be open-minded to whatever is going on in the future. So I appreciate y'all more than you could ever imagine. Make the best of the day and be good to yourself. Peace.
I be beaming, I be booming down that block. Everywhere you go, you know they know I'm hot.